Okay, we won. Pretty sure we won. And you get to see the funness. This is going to be really funny. Alright, we'll just play that because we can. Make sure we're tapping our manas right. Good game.
I must go.
Well, that was slow and silly, but still fun. And what a way to finish it too, you know, that's just flashy. What's up guys, Josh here. Wanted to show you a new deck. It is a historic deck. I've been playing a lot of historic. Still like that format a lot. I think it has more variety right now than standard, especially after looking at the Players Tour the other day. So the idea behind this deck is Emergent Ultimatum. I don't think this card is got enough good monocolored targets in standard as of this moment to make it playable, but in historic it is pretty freaking fun. You know, I win a lot of games too, and I get to have fun, so that's always the dream, right? You can see right here, anytime you get to play Omniscience, you're having fun. The great monocolored target. And this deck features an infinity combo, a 2-card infinity combo. So one of my favorite plays is Emergent Ultimatum, grab my Omniscience, grab my Vito, and grab my Exquisite Blood. So if you're not familiar, when Vito triggers, Exquisite Blood triggers. When Exquisite Blood triggers, Vito triggers, and it makes an infinity loop. So I mean, I would say it's a 2-card combo, except you still have to trigger life gain or do damage to the opponent with it. So obviously that's what Uro is here for. Sometimes I've actually just plopped this down without having the Emergent Ultimatum and went to town. I recently added a second Vito in there. Kind of feels bad when they remove your only Vito in the deck and you can't get the combo off. I was actually experimenting also with Peer into the Abyss plus Underworld Dream. So if you're not familiar with that combo, very kind of similar concept, 2-card kill you combo. So Underworld Dream, and then you make them draw 20 cards, and they take 20 damage, or roughly that anyways. And they lose half their life anyways because of Peer into the Abyss. The reason why I took that combo out is that obviously people have choice with Emergent Ultimatum. And you never want to cast Peer into the Abyss without having the Underworld Dreams in play. So if I cast Emergent Ultimatum and I pick my Holy Trifecta of Terror here, and they send one of the 2 combo pieces back, I still get an Omniscience. Happy day. If they're not familiar with the combo and I get it out in play, then that's cool too. But you don't feel bad if one of these 2 combo pieces hit the board, because they're permanents, both of them. Which is a good and a bad thing. Again, we discussed bad thing that they get removed, but good thing that it doesn't matter if they come in piecemeal. Oftentimes, you can also grab Overflowing Insight with Emergent Ultimatum. Again, depending on the board state, how many cards you have in your hand, etc. And then find the other combo piece anyways. So it's kind of like one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't scenarios. You don't want to give the opponent any good options. That's always the dream. Now, this deck is definitely lacking on interaction. It is running 29 lands because you're really trying to power out Emergent Ultimatum as quick as possible. Yes, I know this is a Growth Spiral deck. I'm sorry. But it also uses Explorer, which is like another Growth Spiral. So serious ramp in this deck. I mean, that's all you're trying to do is ramp, get the Nissa out, or so you can get the Emergent Ultimatum off. I recently added Massacre Worm. This was a Extinction event, but I wanted something that was good no matter what. I mean, the card slots in this deck are at a premium. So I really had to work at this. And I've been playing this deck now. I think I've done it through 20 matches. And the decks I'm seeing right now in Historic are the mono blue counterspell deck, the mono blue aggro deck, obviously goblins, lots and lots of goblins. And then this new crazy hybrid deck that is a combination of Wilderness Reclamation and Field of Dead, or just vanilla Field of Dead. So those are the main decks you're playing against. Agonizing Remorse is pretty good against those. Oh, I'm sorry. The other deck, the deck that I actually got qualified for Mythic last season, the Keltis combo deck. So Agonizing Remorse does a lot against some of those decks. Against Goblins, I got this geared right now that I more or less am guaranteed to lose round one. But post sideboard, I bring in all the board wipes. I just hate having board wipes main deck because against certain decks they do absolutely nothing. So I kept all my board wipes. I got Witch's Vengeance, which is really funny against Goblins, and I guess the zombies from the Field of Dead. Extinction Event, Languish, and Ugin. I really wish Ugin could be tutored by Emergent Ultimatum, but it's monocolored, not no-colored. So that's kind of a bummer. That's why I'm not running more Ugins. And then, some interaction for these kind of aggery control decks, like these mono blue decks, so Duresses, Negates. Negates also good against Field of Dead decks and the Reclamation decks. So Cry of Canarium also good against the Rakdos deck, which I sometimes see, good against Goblins, good against a lot of things. So that is pretty much the list. The rest of this stuff is just ramp. It's really all about getting Emergent Ultimatum off. So let's jump into a few games. I already have an event in progress. I'm not going to take this into the limited queue. 2 days left. Hopefully one of these two get me there. I know I'm a degenerate. I have Mythic in both limited and constructed. Anyways, let's go ahead and play. I actually have an in-progress event. I haven't made any changes to the deck, so let's go. All right, so we're 2-1. So the deck can win. Let's see what happens here. There's that song, "It was a very good year, a very good year indeed." Nobody ever is going to sing that about 2020. Worst year in my memory. All right. We got the Ugin versus Nicol Bolas combo. I wish these two planeswalkers would chat at each other like, "Hey, how do you like your Infernal Prison?" Ugin would start out, and Nicol Bolas would be like, "Well, weather's nice." So pretty good hand. You know what is hilarious? Let me push this up a little bit. Running 29 lands sometimes does not seem to be enough. Like sometimes I'll get stuck on 2 lands a lot. It's kind of insane. Like I don't know what is wrong with the shuffler, but it happens more than you could imagine. And I've even had this deck up to 30 lands at some point, and still sometimes there's a problem with that. Like I should be drawing, every other card should be a land. Okay, so we got vampires. I was actually trying vampires in Historic. Don't knock it. It's an effective deck. See what I mean? Like where is my lands? Crazy. I should have all the lands. Well, also the moment you turn on the camera, this kind of thing happens. Well, if we don't hit our land, it's going to be over in short order. That's an interesting... Oh, okay, so it's not vampires. It's a Lurrus deck. I guess I should have known the Lurrus up there. That's pretty painful right there, man. Again, if I don't hit a land here. Yeah, so 29 lands. Going to go ahead and pack this one in. At least we know what he's on. So Cry is pretty good. Extinction Event and Languish. So Black's got all the removal that does not care about indestructibility, which is nice. I don't know that Agonizing Remorse is where I want to be right now. Ugin, however, could be fun. So we'll take out the Nezral. And what else? Maybe one less Vito. I don't see him playing a lot of removal, just a hunch. And Eliminate feels bad as well. So this is it. I mean, again, he uses like, I'm guessing he's using Howled Blade and Adanto Vanguard and then just pumping him full of enchantments. If we can get him before the enchantments hit the board. Or, Languish, Extinction Event, things like that. We'll see. I mean, none of this is going to happen if I have 2 lands and I stay on 2 lands again. I don't know, Shuffler. How many lands do you want? Do you want my deck to be 35 lands? There we go. Not the best hand. No ramp this time, of course, but I'll take it. We got the Uro for a little bit of ramp and a little sustain. Hopefully we top deck a Growth Spiral / Explore here. Nope. All right, we'll just get our Pain Lands out of the way. Uro next. All right, this guy's got a plan. He's executing said plan. I just hope I can get one of my removals before that thing gets too out of hand. All right, we have all the lands to get the Emergent Ultimatum off. Just need some more ramp here. Enchantment. Okay. Man, this guy went off like clockwork. Same thing. Same plan. Execute exactly the same. All right. So I can drop Vito here, which is good. I got one piece of my combo. Oh, well, I just hit my whole combo. Let's hope he's not packing that removal. Yeah, if only... And again, I don't actually have to gain life here. I just have to... well, he's got Vigilance, so that's not happening. I was going to say I could just hit him once with Vito, and that would also trigger the combo. I don't have to actually have an Uro going. But I can still ultimate him right here. All right, this guy's like outside of all my removals minus Extinction Event. So I guess we're going to have to find an Extinction Event. We'll find an Omniscience. And what else can we do to him? I guess we could go Nissa. Or we could just buy one turn with the monkey. So what would he send back? If he sends back... No, I guess we'll go with this. Greed is good, right? So do you want the Omniscience, man? No, they always send back the Omniscience. Sure. All right, we'll draw 7 cards. And we'll get rid of that thing. Oh, he doesn't want to play. Okay. Well, that wasn't very fun. We didn't even get to do all the shenanigans, guys. I don't know if I'll be so cocky here next game because definitely an off-the-wall deck. I've not seen this deck before. I think I've seen variations of the Lurrus Enchantment deck in Standard, not in Historic. Seems like there's more powerful things you could be doing right now. All right, nice. Cry of Canarium. As long as we can get it before all the... that's good too. Just need to get it before he gets some enchantments on his stuff. Oh, a Core Spirit Dancer. I like him. I like the cry of this guy's jib. Okay, the cry is going to be bad here in a second unless he plays another creature. Play another creature, man. That would be ideal. Play your Adanto. Play your Adanto. Or your Hollowed Blade. All right. Yeah, so now he's out of cry range. I'm sad. Not out of Languish range yet. Can we get more mana? I love getting mana screwed with 29 lands. Okay, we can Languish next turn. Assuming no more buffs. That was not a safe assumption ever. I guess Eliminate looks... No, he still would have protected with Ale Seed. Yep. Can't say that I've seen this deck before. Well, I guess we can cry him. That's something. I mean, we could have Nissa'd, but I think we're dead either way. He's probably got an enchantment in his hand. Chances are high. Well, we'll go on to another game here. Not really going to design my deck to stop this. Yeah, okay, you got it. I mean, not a deck you should concern yourself with. Obviously not part of the meta. All right, let's try one more time. You know, actually, I haven't seen it all lately is that Artifacts Tempered Steel deck. That has totally fallen off the face of the earth. But I guess that's why I love Standard or Historic. You never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. A box of sharp, fiery, pointy chocolates. Not a great hand. I think we're going to ship it. Okay. This is a better hand. Question is, do we ship the Emergent Ultimatum? Why not? We'll just pray that we draw another one. Could be a mistake. We'll see. Watch me flood now. Never seem to have problems flooding with this deck for some reason. What is he? So he's got priority with 1 black mana open. Disfigure? What? No, I don't understand. Or is he just holding control down? What is 1 black mana instant speed? I mean, lots of things, I guess. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Is he the... Not a big fan of the mono black decks either. They kind of smack me around as well. Alright, I still feel like he's got something with flash here. No plays yet. Seems suspicious. Flash in a Black Lance Paragon. What is he doing with the priority, man? Nothing. Okay. Okay, he's got blue. I see. I see. Not great. Don't like that card hitting me in the face. Don't lose your head, man. Keep cool. Alright, so we can do Uro and Agonizing Remorse here. If we play our cards right. I guess I'll go with the Forest. Good news is that most of my deck is not very useful to him because it's either way too high casting cost or it's ramp, I suppose. So, and also he feeds the Uro by hitting me with the Thief. And he can't cast my Uro. Well, I've assembled my combo again here unintentionally. I mean, assembled it in my hand anyways. Alright, let's see what shenanigans this guy's got going on. Eliminate. Man. Well, he's not going to let me get this combo off at this rate. Maybe just take his removal. I can't play around both those removals. Well, no, I can stop him from hitting my Uro. So let's do that. Because Uro probably is going to come here in a minute. What do you find? All my lands. All my beautiful lands. Okay. I guess Nissa. Let's hope he doesn't have like a murderous rider or something in hand. Guess go with my one non. So, do I have enough mana to win next turn? Just gonna grasp that. It's very rude. Maybe he won't. Maybe he won't grasp it. I'd grasp it. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 with the untap. That's 8, 12. Yeah, so I have enough to cast Exquisite Blood, Vito, and Uro, and win. I mean, technically, again, like I was saying, you don't have to resolve the Uro. It's probably better, though, to cast the Uro because... so we'll go Exquisite Blood first, then Vito, and then Uro. If I draw another land, then I have another out, too, because then I can hit him with the Nissa, and I don't have to... Again, assuming no removals here. He's probably like, what is your crazy deck? Growth Spiral? Did you get yourself a... How about a monkey? Oh, you had to do that. Why'd you do that? Very rude. Well, I guess we're on the Uro plan now. This guy with the holding the priority is annoying. He got lucky, man, top decking that Murderous Rider. What did I think about, like, is there some way to... Oh, if Brainstorm was still a card, man. Shuffle the Omniscience back into your deck. Or Scroll Rack, something like that. Someday that'll be a thing. This guy is agony to play against, though. Like, look at his timer. Just dirtilier than a turtle. He is the Mitch McConnell of Magic players. Yep. Wait, I had him on this box over here. Did you take him away? Choices always were a problem for you. I mean, now he's starting to get scary. If he gets up to 5, 6 mana, then he can play some of my cards. Mainly 7 is the really danger area. Wonder if he's got a Grasp of Darkness to go along with that Murderous Rider. Seriously, this guy is so slow, and he's holding down full control like the whole time, like he's always got something. He might have Grasp of Darkness, but that's okay because Uro can just come back out. And again, assuming a lot of oh, that's good too. No interaction here. We could still go recur. I think he's gonna grasp it. Maybe not. We could still either recur or attack with Uro with Vito out in play, and then we win. Ugh. I do not want to get in a prolonged game with this guy. He's so slow. So slow. Maybe he found a Nissa. Even a Nissa's not that scary because he doesn't get the doubling in the land effect, so... Okay. Can we win here? He's got one removal in his hand, maybe. Alright, that's good. Don't hit a land here. And we're really good. Awesome. Okay, we won. Pretty sure we won. And you get to see the funness. This is going to be really funny. All right, we'll just play that because we can. Make sure we're tapping our manas right. Good game.
I must go.
Well, that was slow and silly, but still fun. And what a way to finish it too, you know, that's just flashy. I mean, a fun Emergent Ultimatum would be pretty good. Okay, so Eliminate seems good against this guy. Maybe get rid of a Cultivate. I don't know about Agonizing Remorse. Maybe a couple. Maybe we don't need the worm against him. That doesn't really, he's not really like rushing me here. I feel like he's got to be rocking some sort of Planeswalker though. Do we run an Ugin out at him? Maybe the Agonizing Remorse is where I want to be at. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. So we really just add an Eliminate and a Massacre Worms out. Too slow. I feel like he's probably the nickel. No, he was just straight. He was just straight Dimir. So no hand hate at all. He's probably going to swap in all the hand hate unless he just didn't draw any of his thought erasures. Maybe he's running Ashiok. I don't know. We didn't see a lot. We saw removal and we saw one Thief of Sanity, who really did not do much for him. Okay. Gonna keep it. Gonna keep it. Hopefully we don't get our hand picked apart by hand hate here. That is really good if it, again, lots of things have to happen first. Oh, did you miss your land drop, man? No, I just forget how agonizingly slow he is. I don't get the point of opt in a deck like that. What is that doing for you, man? Helping you find those really, really critical Thief of Sanities. This is good too. Now we can hopefully remove the one piece of removal that would take out my Nissa. Oh, there goes that plan. Yeah, I guess I'm not surprised he's running Thought Erasure. Okay. You know, he might have sided out that thief. He's like, yeah, it's not worth it for this guy. I spoke too soon. So we can just go ahead and do that now. I mean, he knows this is coming. I'm sure he's got a Murderous Rider, though, in response. If he doesn't, though, it'll be really, really fun. Because we're going to get an Emergent Ultimatum off here. Oh, no. It's bad for you, man. It is bad for you. So I think we'll go with that and that. I don't think it's worth trying to go with the combo here, so we're just going to go with all our power cards. He doesn't really want to see any of these on the board, honestly. I'm thinking he sends, everybody always sends the Omniscience back. Nobody wants the Omniscience. But again, it's like, okay, you sent back this card that would let me play all my cards free, but I have nothing in my hand, so. Or you just quit. It's fine. Okay, so I will do one more match, but that is fun. You know, again, I wouldn't say that neither of these decks we played I have not really played against. They're not really in the meta, so I wouldn't judge anything on that, good or bad. But I'm hoping we see something. I mean, I never really want to hope to see goblins. I think they need to ban Skirk Prospector. If you haven't played Historic, understand that goblins seems ridiculous. Like, easily kill you on turn 4 sometimes. No. What part of 29 lands don't you understand? I wish I could squeeze a few Field of Deads in here, but this deck is way too mana intensive. I mean, Emergent Ultimatum, you really can't afford to have any colorless lands in your deck if you want to cast that puppy on turn 7. Turn 4, better. Ooh, this is good. This is very good. So we play that. He might be on goblins. I don't know. Never mind. Black-red. I don't know what he's on. Could be anything. Okay, he's on Rakdos. Is it Jund or... We'll do this first. That's a thing. Yeah, it's fine. I guess I have to get a blue here. Just hoping to get the ultimatum here shortly. Do we got another slow player here? I hope it's not a Mayhem Devil. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. What do I hate more? Probably that. Just running the Vito out here. I mean, I have a spare, right? I love how the guy who's running 24 lands, and he draws top decks the Witch's Omen. Amazing. I was going to say, I love how the guy running 24 lands, you know, is going to hit the same amount of lands as me. And all I'm doing is desperately trying to put lands in play. There we go. But we don't have enough to Massacre Worm, even with this mana. So we just sit here and stare at him. And let him do 1,000,000 damage to us next turn. Alright, well, this is over. I do not see me winning this one. I might try to go back to the second Cultivate. Yeah, we don't need to see here. It's over. It is over. Okay, so an Ugin's pretty good. Massacre, not so much. Nerzal, not so much. Obviously, the cries need to come in. Maybe just one less of these. Well, the Agonizing Remorses aren't that efficient. We go board wipe city here. No. All right. What do we send back? Vito. an annoying card. It's funny, this is essentially the deck I'm running in Standard. Like, what is he subbing out? Dragon Skull Summit. That's about it. Just porting over. Just shows you how big Standard is right now until post-rotation. Ideally, we hit another land here again. Always looking for the lands. Play, can't do anything. Ah, he is adding that. That's a fun card. All right, cool. So now we can hit that Dreadhorde Butcher too. Let's see how many Claim the Firstborns he's running, right? Two, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could hit Omniscience next turn, assuming everything goes as planned, which is not going to happen. I'm sure something bad is about to happen right now. So we have to eliminate the Dreadhorde and then lose our land probably regardless. Or maybe he pings Nissa, I don't know. Good news is that even with Claim the Firstborn, I mean, Claim the Firstborn is the card I want to see the least right now, right? Okay, I don't care about that. That's actually going to make him really... Oh, he's about to get blown out actually now with this cry. So I'm going to take... Maybe he just goes face with it. Maybe he's going to get cocky and go face. That would be ideal if he keeps my mana intact. All right, he's going face. I hope that's ideal. I mean, seems pretty hurty. All right. So... Can we... Oh, we don't have enough blue mana to cast Omniscience. What a bummer. All right, we hit him with the, well, I should have hit him with both my things first, but that's okay.
The land fights for us.
Need one more blue mana source. I mean, Omniscience doesn't even look that good right now.
The land shall conquer you.
Do we just... I think we just go face on him. Need to draw one of our emergents, I guess. Okay. I do think I go ultimate on Nissa here next. Did he send that to the bottom, guys? Were you paying attention? I wasn't. They need to have a little log like they have in MTGO. Okay, there's an Emergent Ultimatum on top of my deck. I can feel it. And I can still cast it with a Nissa on tap. Not scary. Well. Hey, guys. Man, I am calling all the shots today. I am calling all the shots. That means we can't go ultimate Nissa yet. That's fine.
Rise, my elemental friend.
So, what do we want? we definitely want that. What has he got on the battlefield? I mean, Cry is funny, but not really like... I guess we go with our combo, right? Because here's the thing. If he doesn't send back one of the two combo... Well, no. If he doesn't send back either one of the combo pieces, I still draw 7 cards, which is fun. But if he doesn't, like, again, I don't have to gain life. All I have to do is hit him with one of these swamps to also win. So that's fun too. All right. Smart. Can we trigger Z combo? Oh, I think I was going to kill him anyways. Or close to. Yeah, that cry just obliterated him. I don't think we change anything. He's going to have to make some sideboarding decisions here. He is on the play though, so if he has a good fast start, I'm going to be in deep doo-doo. My combo more commonplace. It's a good hand. Got some early removal and a lot of ramp. All right. Sometimes I wish I had 4 cries in here. Like, there's just never enough sideboard slots for your deck. Like, there's certain cards that just absolutely smack other decks. And I'm going to be terrified when Cry rotates. I don't want him to trigger that even once. So we'll go ahead and do that. When Cry rotates out and a lot of the Cat Oven pieces are still in play, like, that was literally the best combo card. Everything else is like, well, I mean, it's not the best, but it was one of the best. Because everything else is like, well, yeah, I could use, like, Grafdigger's Cage, but then they can blow it up. You know, that's why he was playing that, whatchamacallit, the Emberth Shieldbreaker. Because he's seen the Grafdigger's Cage. He knows. Yeah, if we don't hit a board wipe here in a minute, we're in trouble. We are on a very fast clock here now. Not helping. Come on, Cry. Nope. Well, we can Emergent next turn. Will it be enough? Yes. Yeah, I think we'll be fine because we'll hit all our board wipes. That's it. We'll just do a defensive Emergent Ultimatum here. So I think I'll do Cry, Omniscience, and what else? I don't know. But am I dead here? I might be dead. Yep, I'm dead. Good game. Yeah, that's... Could not get one of my board wipes off. Just sack the Serrate Scorpion. Or do that. Either way. Yeah. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a fun deck, and it does win. You know, I think I'm rocking, I don't know, something like a 50 or 60% win with it. So if you're tired of other meta decks, give it a shot. Thanks for watching.